Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I've not updated you for a little while and I've been weighed twice since I last popped an update up on YouTube. I got weighed on the 23rd and the 30th, and the week leading up to my weigh-in on the 23rd I had a good week and I was hoping for a couple of pounds off because I thought it's the final push before Christmas. And I went to weigh in on Saturday the 23rd and unfortunately I had a £0.5 gain, so I was a bit gutted with that. Now I have looked back in my book and I appear to have a maintainer again every sort of 4 weeks. So I had that £0.5 gain on the 23rd, and then exactly 4 weeks before that I gained 1.5, and I can remember being good that week. 4 weeks before that I gained 2. There seems to be a little bit of a trend, so I'll keep an eye on that because I will be due again maybe in a couple of weeks. So like I said, I gained half, and then it was the Christmas week, so it was inevitable that I was going to have another gain yesterday, which was the 30th. I'd looked back in my book from the previous couple of years and I'd gained £6.5 on each occasion, on each Christmas week. And I decided I wasn't going to do that this year. I didn't want to gain half a stone and have to spend January, February trying to lose it, because let's face it takes that long. I enjoyed Christmas and I told myself that I was having the 3.5 days off plan. So the Saturday night, the Sunday, the Monday and the Tuesday were off plan. And then I got back on it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it was 3 full days on plan before I got weighed. And just before I got back on plan, that morning of the Wednesday, I stood on the scales at home just to sort of know where I was with it. And I'd gained about 10 or 11 pounds. Now, to be fair, I had drunk a full hydrate mate that morning. Whether that had an impact on the scales, it could have added a couple of pounds on. That gave me a push as well to get back on it, stick to it for 3 days and see what I could pull back. But I went to weigh it and I gained 3.5, so that's a definite improvement on the previous 2 years, so I was really pleased with that. And that shouldn't take too long to get off. So, on Christmas Eve, what we would normally do is me and my mum would go to the butcher's in town and we'd stock up on sausages and bacon, and we'd move on to another stall and we'd get loads of barms, battens, white ones, and on the same stall I'd get your cooked meat, so I'd get probably ham, turkey, I'd get some pies, some sausage rolls. But this year I decided I wasn't going to do that because it's just being a pig. It's being greedy and it gets out of control. So I decided this year pretty much not to do a Christmas shop for home. I was out on Christmas Day, so I knew that obviously, I mean, the shops are open around Christmas. So I decided not to sort of normally I'd probably get in things like dips and crisps, fizzy pop, chocolate, all sorts of stuff, maybe some peanuts, maybe a gatto, you know, to eat over Christmas, something like that. And I decided this year I wasn't doing that and I stuck to it. Now, the only thing we did do is we went over to a place called Finch Bakery, who I've been following on Instagram for quite a while, and they're only about 20 minutes down the road, and I've wanted to try their cakes because people rave about them. If you don't follow them, go and follow them on Instagram, because there's a girl called Tess that works there, and she's the funniest person ever. And she does loads of lives while they're cooking the cakes and everything, and she's dead funny, so definitely go and check them out and you'll see why I wanted to go there. They do cake jars, they do amazing cookies, brownies, cupcakes, everything just looks amazing. And they also do cakes for like special occasions like birthdays and weddings. So I wanted to go and try them out. Yeah, it was a real treat and the cakes were amazing. So go and check them out on Instagram if you don't follow them. They're called Finch Bakery. And if you want to see what we bought from there, go and check out my Instagram, Natalie _Marie _Josie _SW, because I put a picture on of the goodies that we got from there. And it's such a popular place because we were queuing for about, they opened at 1 PM on Christmas Eve and they totally sold out by 1:45. And as we made it to the front, they were pretty much running out, and we were there for 1 o'clock. So yeah. Now my sister had asked me to bring over a dessert for Christmas. So I got this festive gâteau from Morrison's, which is the best thing you will ever taste, and they only do it at Christmas. It's so good. So I took that along to my sister's, and me and my mum had a piece. And that was just before we were leaving at night. And there was some left over, and my mum said, take it home if you want. And I said, no, I'm going to leave it here. At the end of the day, if it went to waste, that's fine. But I didn't want to keep eating it when I got home. So that was a positive, because if it was in my fridge at home, I'd have definitely have eaten it. Obviously, I was back on it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I did find it difficult. I was absolutely starving. Nothing that I ate filled me up. And that was down to eating a load of rubbish in the days leading up to getting back on plan. But I got through it, and yeah, as I say, I managed to pull back on that gain. So I was pleased with the 3.5. Now, I was just going to show you a couple of things that I got for Christmas, which are sort of Slimming World related and which I will make use of in 2018. So, firstly, from a company called Fox and Moon that I follow on Instagram, I got this lovely It's Time to Be Fabulous, and this is a food diary, and it's for a full year. So as you can see, it says, this will be my year. And then inside you have got your weekly weigh-ins. And it says, if you bite it, write it. If you snack it, track it. And if you nibble it, scribble it. So you've got that in there. And then at the beginning of every week, it says this week. So we've got what I'm aiming to lose this week, left to lose until target, 3 things to achieve this week, to do, and a recipe to try. So that's that. And then it goes into, you get a weekly meal plan, which looks like that, so you can plan your meals out, and then your food diary. And then at the end of each week, you have a section that says my week. So you've got boxes for lost, maintain or regain, achievements, favourite meal, a reason to keep going, and challenges. So I'm definitely going to make great use of that. And I managed to get it in the lead up to Christmas. They had a bit of not a sale, but something that they had an offer on each day. So that was reduced from £21 to about 17. And then I got the bling biro to match it. And I got these stickers, which are lovely. And we've got shedding for the wedding, Mr. and Mrs. Gotta squat before I tie the knot, happily ever after, wifey, and you've got loads of other bits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick those on my front cover and bling it up a little bit. Not that it's not nice already, it is, but I saw that the lady from Fox and Moon, she's actually getting married in March, I think, and she'd stuck these all over the front cover of hers, and they look really, really good. And then on the back of those stickers, you have got pounds lost. So you've got all those love hearts, which count for £1, and you stick them on the jar. Now, I've probably lost more than that, so whether I use those for 2018, I'll probably do that. Another thing that I got for Christmas was the Briefton's chopper. I don't know if anyone's seen this, but there's a lady that advertises it on Instagram that I follow. I think it's Danielle's Journey, and she chops up all her veg with this. Literally, you put your veg on top and you slam it down, and it all goes into here. And I've tried it out, and I've got to say it's really, really good. So I'm really, really pleased with that. And you also get a different tray, I don't know if you can see it underneath, which you can swap and put on there, and you can do your chips. So definitely worth a go. Now, I think my partner got me that off Amazon. But yeah, it's definitely worth a go. And I've seen other Instagrammers using it, and they seem to really, really like it. I'll just show you a couple of other things that I got that are sort of Slimming World related. I got a pink Kilner jar. My sister got me that for like overnight grape nuts or overnight oats. So I thought that was really, really cute. And she also got me this. So it's like a mug for soup, and you take the lid off, and it's like that. So you could just take your soup to work in it and then heat it up in the microwave. And I've already used that. Now, I'm not a lover of soup, but what I've done is I've made a soup over Christmas, and it's really, really nice. So my aims for 2018 are to get to Target. It's £1 £7.5 away, and I would love nothing more than to be at Target for my birthday on the 1st of May. So that's my set goal. And the other thing is, I am aiming to do some exercise, because all the way through my journey, having lost, what have I lost now? I think I've lost 6 stone 6.5 in total, 6 stone 1.5 at Slimming World, and I haven't really done any exercise. I did a little bit of walking this year, just before we got into winter, but I guess I didn't keep it up for long enough. So my plan is, my sister's asked me if I want to go and do sort of this couch to 5k. It's like a free group that's going on in the area, so we're going to give that a go and see how we get on. Now, my fitness level is very poor, but we can only try. And I think if we're in a group, and if we didn't catch 5k, we're doing the fast walk and then a bit of a jog or a run, I'll do it, because I won't want to stop and be embarrassed in front of other people. So I'm aiming to do that, and I'm aiming to just have a good year on plan, because obviously I will book my wedding for probably 2019. So obviously I want to be as healthy and as happy as possible for that. So that's my plan. Can't really think of any other sort of aims for the year as of yet. Maybe try some more recipes. I am one for having the same thing a lot, so I probably need to get out. I've got all the cookbooks from Slimming World. I need to get them out, have a good look, and just see how it's going, really. And the other thing is, my partner is returning to Slimming World on Tuesday, so he's going to face whatever gain he's had. He's not been for quite a while, and yeah, so that'll be some extra added support for me. Not that I need it, because I do it regardless of what he does. And he eats a lot of my meals anyway that I cook that's Slimming World. So I hope you've all had a fabulous Christmas, and I wish you all the best for 2018. Thank you for watching. Bye.